Hey, it's Mark. Welcome back to Single Car Garage. Well, I was working on a video earlier. My phone went dead, so this is going to be a follow-up to that. Hey, let's go look. My daughter was sanding her car down last week, and we noticed there was a crack right here and a crack right here. It looked like it was filler. So glad we kind of noticed it, because the all this is hidden once the car's put together. So we haven't spent a lot of time back here, and I wanted to get this cleaned up so I could put a primer on it and paint it. And so she was sanding, and about right in here, you can kind of tell a little low spot there where I welded it. And then about right in here, it was broke. Somebody had put a piece of metal right in here. I guess this had rusted out. They didn't cut the gutter out, just right in here. And they'd bondoed it in. And so I ate it out. This metal was good. This metal was good. This was cut right. So I was actually able to use what they made. I welded it in here, came in. They didn't even weld back here. I came in and welded it back here, all up, and then underneath, right through here, I welded it. So right now, when I weld, when I'm done, this is a rust proofing. I think it's plastic coat, or I think Rust-Oleum. I've been using it for years over welds, because welds will get a air pocket or two in it and can create some rust. So I soak my welded areas in this real good. And even though you're going to come back and sand some of it off when you do a little bit of body work, which I've got to do, a little bit of a low spot here, a little bit of a low spot there, fill that in and smooth it out. In those areas that normally don't get any sanding to them, and they won't normally get any primer because a filler primer is thicker, this penetrates and gets in there. And I've had real good luck with stopping rust on welds and stuff in the past. And you can use POR 15, but this other's in a spray can. It works well. And that's what I use when I weld. And I also use a weld through primer prior to welding. So, but got that fixed. And I think I showed you all this the other day, but I got this side fixed. Do have a little bit of a waver here. It's not going to come out. And I really don't want to beat this metal anymore. So I don't know if it's from welding someone's done. This was originally a vinyl top car. It might not have been finished out as well, because they typically did not finish out vinyl top. The metal, because your vinyl top covered all that. So I don't think it's going to be noticeable. It's pretty smooth. Had a spot right in here that I wasn't happy with, and I've got it where I want it. And I had a spot right in here that I wasn't happy with. So this has been block sanded. Actually, we're going to primer this and block sand the top one more time, because I sanded it way down. This top has been repaired, and I looked at the repairs and I did a little bit of touch up to them. My daughter at the time, right now, just don't have the money to reskin this top. So we fixed it, and I think I fixed it pretty well. I don't think there's going to be any problems with it, but it was a hassle. It had some warpage in it, I think, from the welding they done, and it had an area back here that had to be cut out, an area up here that had to be cut out. And I think it's going to be in pretty good shape. So what I'm doing, and I'm kind of waiting on the weather. We've got pretty high humidity. It's raining. I'm ready to start sealing it. I think I showed this the other day, but we block sanded it 3 times. We had to come back and do a little bit of repair to this, which I'll probably block sand this 3 times and block sand this 2 more times the rest of the body, no more block sanding. We're going to seal it. And we are ready to paint. So we didn't find any more mistakes or anything to be waited on. So we've got the hood to do some work to, and we're putting up a paint booth, and I'm going to start painting this car along with the 68 truck I'm working on. So, and I'm not painting this car all at one time. I'm actually going to paint the fenders, hood, and trunk separate, and then I'll roll the rest of the car into the paint booth and paint it. I don't have enough room to separate the front end. The front end's already separated, so car's white. And of course, I'm having all the paint matched in one batch, so I'm not worried about that. So that's working on that today. And then let me show you this other little deal. The door handle on the 36 would slip every once in a while. Now, I know this isn't pretty, so y'all can get on me, but I just needed a fraction of metal on the end of it. So I welded it up and ground it down. First weld worked. These little indentions on the side aren't hurting anything. I just needed these four corners, and I just needed to dab on each one. So I welded it, and it works great. I'm getting ready to put it back on the door, but it just, I needed what do they call it? Cat's hair or whatever the old saying was, built up on it. And I don't know if it's the way the body work was done on the door or what, but it just wasn't grabbing right. Now that thing opens right up. Before, it would slip out and wouldn't open the door. So got that fixed today. And that's about what's going on today. I might post my other short video that shows the actual damage on that trunk, and I'll just put part 2 or something on it. But that's what we're doing the first work day of 2023. I'm going to get this car in the booth and get the primer on it and the sealer on it, and then we're going to go from there. But that's what I'm doing today, and after that I've got some errands and stuff to run. So hey, thanks for stopping by. I hope you all had a great holiday season, a great Christmas, a great New Year's. Look forward to doing some more videos this coming year. We've got the Hot Rod Power Tour coming up. We've got a lot of car shows coming up, so hopefully it'll be some stuff you all like, and appreciate you watching it. And hey, come back and see me.